Walmart bathrooms are purely a concoction that should only be able to be made in scientific labs meant for chemical warfare. That's it. Welcome back to the Stanley channel. Today is gonna be me, it's gonna be chat, and we are reacting to a video from the one, the only, the homie, legit DC customers at Walmart. Hopefully this is good PR. I went to a Walmart the other day, and you know what they said to me? My pleasure. I got a my pleasure at Walmart. I really think Walmart be getting bad like marketing, gang, like bad PR, bro. I have good times at Walmart. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This is the Walmart that I'm around is not one of the better Walmarts. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. It's actually the worst Walmart I've ever been to in my life. But every other Walmart that I usually attend to, fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into it.
Excuse me, do you know where the bananas are? Damn, I wonder. My mobility scooter just died. Do you think you could push me back to the front to get me another one? Just when I'm break, man. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll find someone to help you out. Hey, yo, Jamie, I'm on
That can't be a real thing that happens inside of Walmart. You know what's so funny? When like somebody who's like medium age, like anywhere between like 17 to 23, 24, and they get on a mobility scooter, and then they're having fun, da 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 da, and then they run into somebody who's their age, and then we just look at each other like, you look childish as hell, right? Like, it's the person inside the mobility scooter looks so like, they're literally like this, look. They're literally like this. Like, it's so awkward every single time. It's like they were caught doing something that they weren't supposed to do, bro. It's like, get up, bro. Go ahead, get up, bro.
lunch. You want to come help this guy out?
No, I'm good, bro. You got it.
Hi, where can I return this? I mean, you can return that to the garbage can, but I mean, I'm fucking flabbergasted that you brought that in here, let alone try to return it. I worked at Walmart for about 2.5 years, and I'm telling you right now, some of the
oh my gosh.
people that shop there cannot be human. Let me give you an example. All right, so I just clocked in. I was walking to the back to get a TC70, which is what we use for inventory. And I was walking down the cereal aisle where my boy Jamie was cleaning up literal human shit off the floor. Sad thing is, I'm not making this up either. Shit like this actually happened all the time. I'm telling y'all, that maintenance member's got actual war stories to tell. And so,
although Walmart as a shopping center has treated me well, Walmart bathrooms, gang? Walmart bathrooms are purely a concoction that should only be able to be made in scientific labs meant for chemical warfare. That's it. I don't know how the scents, how the aroma, how the atmosphere of a Walmart bathroom gets like that from human interaction. You get what I'm saying? It takes what I would only imagine, things that could only be made from science YouTube videos, TikTok DIYs, and lethal injections of poison to get that smell, but somehow it's coming from a human. I just don't know how Walmart does that, but every single one of their bathrooms, unless you go to the joint in the back. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, real ones know. If you use that front bathroom, boy, you about to catch something. But if you use that back bathroom next to the games, you gonna be straight, no bad. Use the back bathroom next to the games, not next to the front, you're gonna be straight every single time.
I was asking him, yo, bro, how the fuck does this even happen? Do people just take a shit on the floor? Nah, man, they finesse it. They do some Andy Dufresne type shit. It runs down their leg. Took me a second to process what the fuck he was talking about. And then I realized that some of these people are shitting their pants and then just letting it drip down onto the floor. And I would say that's the most disgusting thing I've heard of at Walmart, but it's not even close. Like, I saw this one woman and she was big. And
oh, I do need to watch Superman.
She wiped her armpit with her hand and smeared the sweat over her face. And bro, after witnessing that, I was damn near ready to walk into the coach's office, be like, all right, y'all, it's been an honor, a real pleasure even, but I'm leaving. And, you know, I'm not trying to come off as an asshole or nothing, like I'm fucking perfect or something. You know, we all got our moments. Just like this one man.
No, I do not have that moment. I don't have moments of wiping armpit sweat on my face. That is not a moment that we share or anybody else, hopefully.
Mexican dude who walked up to me and started screaming at me in Spanish. All right, so I was over in my department, you know, the produce section, and I was checking the avocados and tomatoes and shit, making sure none of them are rotten. You know, that's another thing as well. When you're working at the produce section in Walmart, you learn a skill. I can tell when fruit's good and when it's not good. Like, you'll just see my ass sitting in a
You don't need to work in Walmart to know that. That should be part of your what is it called? Human instincts. Yeah, like, you know, like when you used to be outside and stuff like that, you should really be able to be like, that looks like it's gonna kill me. Like it should be instinctual. You know what I'm saying? Also, just smelling it, you know, feeling it, that's all things that you should have before working at a produce place, a retail place, bro.
Grocery store, going over the fruits and vegetables I'm about to fucking buy. Sitting there having PTSD episodes about the shit I used to see over in the Walmart produce section. Like, I'm not playing games. If you sit there and ask me anything about fruit, I could tell you about it. I'm telling you, I can hold an orange in my hand and tell you when that bitch is gonna be expired. Like, call me Johnny Appleseed. I'm sorry, dog, but this apple's about to be expired. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, back to the screaming Mexican dude. So this dude comes walking up to me and he says hablas español? And, you know, I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I know some Spanish. So I understood what he said. You know, he asked me if I spoke Spanish or not. So I responded with, no, lo siento, mi amigo. And the way I said that shit must have been the most fluent Spanish ever, because this guy did not believe I didn't know how to speak Spanish. And so he kept on speaking Spanish to me, and at this point, this shit's fucking gibberish, dude. He's speaking some ancient dialect. Solo diem de dana esterdo. What? I'm sitting here having a whole ass argument with the dude who's speaking a complete different fucking language. No comprendes, no comprendor, no comprehende, no comprende.
Chat, a lot of people actually don't know this about me, but I know how to speak Spanish, bro.
Hola, me llamo Stanley y hablo español con fluidez.
Hola, me hablo Stanley.
Hola, me llamo Stanley y hablo español con fluidez.
Hola, me llamo Stanley.
Hola, me llamo Stanley.
Hola, me llamo Stanley.
Hola, me llamo Stanley y hablo español con fluidez.
Hola, me llamo Stanley y hablo español con fluidez. Hola, me llamo Stanley y hablo español con fluidez. It's something I don't like to brag about it though. No, I like to keep it real humble, real cool. Wrong reaction screen, boy. I like to keep it cool on some calm shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to pop it too much.
No comprendes, no comprendor, no comprehende,
Bonita
no
as well.
Sounds like a fucking wizard spell. No comprendos. So at this point, this dude's making a fucking scene because he thinks I know how to speak Spanish. Like, this dude's getting mad because he thinks I speak Spanish and I'm just not trying to help him. And, you know, I can't blame him. I look Mexican as fuck, and that's probably because I am Mexican. But shit, for all I knew, this guy was talking copious amounts of shit to me in Spanish. And, you know, what am I to do in that situation? You know, I can't tell him to fuck off because he won't understand me. You know, normally if somebody's looking for something, regardless of what it is, I'll just send their asses to the garden section. Hey, I can't find the canned tomatoes. Do you know where they're at? Oh, yeah, we moved those over to the garden section. So I'm just sitting there getting yelled at by a dude who I couldn't even understand. At this point, I'm thinking it's all over. I'm thinking I'm about to have to throw up my hands and go outside and shank this dude's fucking tires. Now, my friend Danny over in the deli section probably saw my ass getting yelled at by a grown-ass Mexican dude. This dude's probably sitting here yelling at me about fucking tequila, soccer, and Moroccos. But Danny comes on over, and he's like the only Spanish speaker in the store. So I've got two people in front of me that are speaking in straight fucking Roman numerals. No idea what they're talking about. And I just see him walk away trying to find whatever the fuck this dude was trying to find. To this day, I still don't know what that guy was trying to get, but it must have been important. That dude was yelling at me like he was looking for fucking insulin shots for his child or something. So in conclusion, do not trust the food at the produce section.
Hey, man. Dang. I was wondering what your editing timeline looked like because you got so much going on. This is crazy. Your layers are insane. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you guys like, comment. Twice it helps me in the algorithm. I'm going to see y'all next one. Get back. Peace.